Hello again, everybody. Welcome in to Gamecock Insider. It's our final episode of the season. It's our basketball recap. I'm Derek Scott, and in the next 30 minutes, we'll take you through the great moments of Gamecock men's and women's basketball and what a historic year it was. We begin with a conversation with Sindarius Thornwell. We sat down with Sind during the season. Of course, that was long before he was named SEC Player of the Year, long before he was named the Regional Most Outstanding Player during the NCAA tournament. Now looking forward to the upcoming NBA draft, but it is a great road, an amazing road that he has traveled on his way to where he is now preparing for professional basketball. He tells us more when we sat down earlier this year.
23 seconds left. Thornwell crossover dribble. Strong to the rim, draws the contact, and it goes! And he'll shoot a free throw for the lead! Sindarius with the circus act!
They say that home is where the heart is. In 2013, Oak Hill Academy senior Sindarius Thornwell was facing a decision that would shape the rest of his career. Sign to a traditional college basketball power or return home to South Carolina and help build a team from the ground up.
People told me, well, it's my decision, I'm the only one that have to deal with it. That's what the people that was on my side and on my team, whatever decision I made, it was for me, and not for anybody else. And I didn't watch the South Carolina basketball game until Devin Downey got here, and he started playing. That's when I started watching South Carolina more and paying attention. Me and my teammates, we all sitting in the room, talking about college and and like who we thinking about going to and who we like and stuff like that. And we all like, who's next? Who's next? So I'm like, I'm ready to get it over with. And so I didn't, make it public or anything like that. I didn't even tell Coach Smith. I just went in my room and called Lamont, that used to be the assistant coach here, and like, yo, I'm coming to school, man. Like random. It was random. Nobody knew. My parents didn't know. My mom, my uncle, Coach Smith. Nobody. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't have a sit down with anybody. I just, it was just a feeling that I had that, this was a place for me to be.
Two years later, Thornwell was thriving. Sind started the first 67 games of his career at South Carolina. On the cusp of what was billed to be a breakout junior year for Thornwell, tragedy struck at home. DeJuan Thornwell, who'd been a father figure for Sindarius throughout his life, died of heart complications in September, introducing the now junior to adversity.
His uncle was his rock. That's who kept him out of trouble. That's who taught him to play basketball. He's going to have difficult moments moving forward. When he looks behind that bench and he don't see Old Country sitting back there.
He always had that heart problem and stuff like that. So, we always had a conversation on like if something happened, or he always would tell me, if something happened to me, I want you to, stay focused and be there for your mom, be there for your grandma, and stuff like that. So I was kind of prepared for it to happen, but I didn't want it to happen, because that was like the closest person to me and stuff like that. But when it just motivated me more, it pushed me more and drove me more to be better, because I know that's what he would want. He wouldn't want me, messing up or or giving up or anything like that. He would want me to, keep pushing and use it as motivation to do better.
Thornwell and the Gamecocks would go on to finish his junior season 25-9, bringing South Carolina to the brink of its first NCAA tournament berth since 2004. However, as the team faced Selection Sunday, they were met with disappointment.
It was weird, we having a party, but they're telling us to come watch it in the locker room. And why we got watching in the locker room when we having a Selection Sunday party? But I think like halfway through it or something like that, Justin, somebody sent the link to Justin and it had leaked out. And, Justin whispered over to me and Dwayne and was like, yo, we didn't make it. We was like, nah, that's fake, So we still hoping, that it was fake and stuff like that. But it was hurting, for us to play as good as we played all year and to think that we was in to not be in, that was the most hurt thing. So that's why our slogan is unfinished business, We feel like we haven't completed our business on what we came here to do. We came here to make the tournament, and put the program in a good situation for the next couple of years. And, you know, we haven't made the tournament yet, but I feel like the program is going in a good way right now. And if we make the tournament, then our business is finished. I think that was the toughest moment for me this season, you know, watching, you know, us lose a couple games that if I played, I feel like we could have won or had a, you know, better chance of winning. You know, seeing the guys battle and knowing that I couldn't battle with them because of something, a mistake I've made, or, you know, that was the toughest moment for me. I feel like I let my team down, and you know, when you lose, you know, games that you're not supposed to lose, and it's because of you, or, you know, you feel like it's because of you, and you feel like you let your team down. That's when it hurts. You know, that's the toughest time, seeing me not being able to be there for my teammates.
He is back tonight. He's ready to go. It's going to be important for him to control his emotions early in this game.
With me being from South Carolina and born and raised and, you know, live my whole life here, you know, it means so much to me. It's a part of me, you know, it's what I stand for, it's what I represent. And I feel like, you know, if I play good and, you know, be a good person, a good man, you know, live life in the right direction, you know, it goes together, you know, as a guy from South Carolina and Carolina and stuff like that. And that's, you know, I try to represent my state and my town, you know, as much as I can, as good as I can.
Many thanks to Sindarius Thornwell for not just the time he spent with us during that interview, but everything that he's done for Gamecock basketball over the last 4 seasons. When we come back here on Gamecock Insider, well, we're going to give you some sights and sounds. We'll take you back to that Final Four experience in Phoenix. Stay with us for that. Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing.
This is it. This is the moment when legacies are made, and good becomes glorious. But legacies aren't just granted on game day. You can make them anytime. Will it be today or someday? The glory lies in your choice. This is the moment. What will your legacy be? You build legacies. We protect them.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field and witness pregame warm-ups from the dugout. Winners will receive 2 game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise from head coach Chad Holbrook. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
It's her! Hey, you're the matchmaker.
That's me, I'm Kim.
I saw you online. You helped my dad find a new car.
Well, I match people with their perfect Ford every day.
Name assistant?
Today? Quite possibly.
Making vehicles safe, dependable, affordable.
That's how you become
America's best-selling brand.
Get F-150 with 0 for 72 or up to $10,165 in total savings plus $1,000 smart bonus cash on top of all offers.
Now at Buy Low, even more prices are down and staying down. Your family deserves great food at a great price. That's why Buy Low is lowering prices on even more items throughout the store. There are now over 700 prices down and staying down on the things your family buys most. So visit your local Buy Low, the premier grocery partner of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
And South Carolina has won the national championship. Asia Wilson and the Gamecocks are #1. For the first time in school history,
NCAA champions of women's college basketball.
South Carolina, 67.
And we're back on Gamecock Insider as we look back through the Gamecock men's and women's basketball season, a recap of the historic run to a Final Four and to a national championship. But before we do, that was our Sansbury Did You See That Play? Of course, you remember the celebration that took place at the conclusion of that national title game for Dawn Staley and her women's basketball program. Our Terminix Pest Players of the Week, and I said players because how can you choose between Sindarius Thornwell and Asia Wilson? They both had unbelievable All-American type seasons for the South Carolina Gamecocks in leading their individual squads to amazing heights and also representing this university so very well in the process. On our Palmetto Health Injury Report, we're going to talk to you a little bit about a young man who you haven't seen in a Gamecock uniform yet. His name is Corey Holden. Set out this past year as a transfer from the University of Delaware, where he averaged nearly 18 points a game. He spent most of this season rehabbing a knee injury. That rehabilitation going very, very well. Looking forward to seeing Corey suit up for Frank Martin's squad next season. As we bring you back to Gamecock Insider, let's have some sights and sounds. We'll take you to Phoenix, Arizona, site of the Final Four run for the South Carolina Gamecocks men's basketball program.
For the first time since 2004, the South Carolina Gamecocks men's basketball team could say it is a part of the big dance. Low on the left, he goes up with the left hand and flushes. You head to Dozier. Forget about it, the flush. Notice back to Dozier, two-hand flush. Into the hands of Sin. Here he comes. Crosses over to the rim, draws contact, count it, and the foul! You can put spurs on this one. The Gamecocks are winners in the NCAA basketball tournament. Tonight they go after Devils, squaring off with Duke in the second round of the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Goes ahead to Thornwell. Sindarius in transition. Up with the left hand, lays it in. Sindarius will try to tie. Three from the left side. You got it. Yes. Raw is fearless. Up and ahead to Silva. Silva, slam! It's an alley-oop for Silva. It's another slam. Raw bounces ahead to Justin Mackey, who will flush it. Mackey all alone again for the flush. The Gamecocks have sent the Blue Bloods from Duke packing and are headed to the Sweet 16. 88-81, your final score. South Carolina will try to keep this magical run alive tonight as they take on the Baylor Bears. Felder drive, shoots the teardrop, up and good just before the buzzer. Squares up, will try that mid-range jumper and hit it, 15-footer. South Carolina celebrate on the court here at Madison Square Garden. Frank Martin, Sindarius Thornwell, and a team of grinders who are now one win away. The Final Four is in sight. Splits two defenders, powers it through the contact for the bucket. Has his pocket pick. Dozier ahead to notice. Wayne will slam it in. A dunk with 11 seconds left. And they've done it. In the city that never sleeps, the dream continues. The South Carolina Gamecocks are headed to the Final Four. There are over 350 teams in Division I college basketball. Every single one of them begins their season with the dream of making it here to the Final Four. Drives, great dish to Silva, two-hand flush. Hassani grab it, lays it in with the right hand. Backdoor cut for Dozier, he'll go up with a two-handed flush. Kicks out to Thornwell for three, yes! Sindarius buries a three. Gets it back, high and darting left-hander is in! He'll launch a shot from there. It's no good, and Gonzaga will advance for the national championship game. They hold off the Gamecocks by a final score of 77-73.
Boy, what a great scene it was to have so many Gamecock fans enjoying the experience of a Final Four for Frank Martin and his squad. Memories that no one will ever forget if you were there as a fan, as a player, as a coach. as a broadcaster. When we come back, we turn our attention to Gamecock women's basketball, the road to a national title. Stay with us for that.
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
I count slowly, slowly, slowly getting faster. Once I start counting, it's very hot.
Baby, I'm 90% sure the cart's moving.
It is so exciting. I could count forever. Count until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting.
Lease a 2017 RAV4 XLE for $219 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
It's her. Hey, you're the matchmaker.
That's me, I'm Kim.
I saw you online. You helped my dad find a new car.
Well, I match people with their perfect Ford every day.
Need an assistant?
Today? Quite possibly.
Making vehicles safe, dependable, affordable.
That's how you become
America's best-selling brand.
Get F-150 with 0 for 72 or up to $10,165 in total savings plus $1,000 smart bonus cash on top of all offers.
Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, good times, and Carolina athletics. Wild Wing Cafe, where great food rocks. Welcome back to Gamecock Insider, everybody. It's our basketball season recap as we wind down our season. Last episode of the season here on Gamecock Insider. How can we not take you on a trip to Dallas? It's where the Final Four took place for Gamecock women's basketball, where a national champion was crowned with Dawn Staley and her team cutting down the nets. Here's some sights and sounds from that amazing experience.
This game probably will come down to details. It'll come down to that one box out, that one extra effort. This is what it's going to come down to. But I know you guys can get it done. All right, good luck to you, and we will.
Great crowd here, sellout here for the 2017 National Championship game as expected. Two SEC schools meeting for the third time this year. Tip is up and it's controlled by Mississippi State, moving left to right. We're underway here in the 2017 National Championship. 3 seconds to go. Tie from half court, good if it goes. Hits the underside of the rim, and that's how the first half will end. 20 minutes in the books. South Carolina leading Mississippi State at the intermission, 36-26.
One last push, guys. One last push. One last push. One last push. Down to the rim.
KD's going to keep it, trying to drive against Dillingham. Cut off in the lane, turnaround jumper, got it. Nice smooth stroke that time by KD, nothing but net. The lead back up to 10 with a minute gone by in the third quarter. 4:23 to play in this contest. Tight man-to-man defense as Ty dribbles up top. Back to her right. Bounce pass to Alicia Gray on the low block. Gray fighting her way in, 4-footer, good! Alicia Gray with the bucket, and it's 60-52. Gray with 18 points, now leading the Gamecocks. 14 seconds to play. This is going to do it. Fly your garnet and black, Gamecock Nation. This is your time. The South Carolina Gamecocks are on top of the basketball world. They will cut down the nets and bring them back to South Carolina as the 2017 national champions. There's the horn. The Gamecocks rush the floor. When Dawn Staley was enshrined in the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 2013, she talked about winning a national championship in South Carolina. She promised Gamecock Nation believed, and today the Gamecocks have delivered. What a ride. The Gamecocks are national champions. They defeat Mississippi State 67-55 as the confetti falls here in Dallas.
But Terry and I are delighted to present the championship trophy to the 2017 national champions, South Carolina Gamecocks.
Thank you all for getting us around Dallas, all week long.
Everything that shines, look at you. I'm all right.
This is it. This is the moment when legacies are made, and good becomes glorious. But legacies aren't just granted on game day. You can make them anytime. Will it be today or someday? The glory lies in your choice. This is the moment. What will your legacy be? You build legacies. We protect them.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
What does no limits mean to me?
Cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
Good hard work has earned Ben Dietrich the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the men's golf team, Dietrich is a senior hotel, restaurant, and tourism management major with a 3.562 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
Thank you so much for being loyal to us. Thank you for those who travel, those who watch at home, tweeting at us, the pictures. Just thank you for everything, because we really couldn't do this without y'all. There'll be games where it's really not going our way, but we hear the fans in Colonial, and y'all really speed us up, and we thank you for that. And thank you to the coaching staff for believing in us and yelling at us and all that good stuff.
Whatever it is that your heart's desire, take a piece of our net and reflect on what we were able to accomplish, because nobody besides the people that are right here in the state of South Carolina and the city of Columbia believe that we could be standing here right now.
Nothing like a national championship to create pride in the hearts of alumni everywhere. Speaking of which, now this from My Carolina.
Now, Gamecocks everywhere can support their beloved university year-round at the USC Alumni Center. Our spirit capital is the place to support student learning, connect to each other, and advocate for Carolina, no matter where you are in the world. Alumni, students, faculty, staff, and fans, we are ready to welcome you home. Visit mycarolina.org and stay connected forever to thee.
What does no limits mean to me?
cultivating bold thinkers.
Connecting students to the global economy.
A commitment to life-changing discovery.
Improving healthcare for everyone, young and old.
An amazing student experience.
Academic excellence across campus.
What does no limits mean to me? Where do I begin?
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the field and witness pregame warm-ups from the dugout. Winners will receive 2 game tickets, pregame field passes, and autographed merchandise from head coach Chad Holbrook. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Field is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
I count slowly, slowly, slowly getting faster. Once I start counting, it's very hot.
Baby, I'm 90% sure the cart's moving.
It is so exciting. I could count forever. Count until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting.
Lease a 2017 RAV4 XLE for $219 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing. We are back to wrap up the final episode of Gamecock Insider. It has been our pleasure to bring you not just this show, our basketball recap, but our programs throughout the course of the season. Big thanks to the folks on the other side of the camera, our producer Alex Grant, who keeps me in line every week, along with help from Joe Busher, and of course the big man in charge of the Gamecock Productions operation, Paul Dana. That crew will bring you Gamecock football with head coach Will Muschamp. That returns on August 27th. Until then, I'm Derek Scott. Have a great summer, everybody, and go Gamecocks.